doing, sir? So this is what I have to put up with, ladies and gentlemen. This is my wife exercising on the outside. All right, let's get back to business. Hey, this is Jesse Wilson here, and I don't know which day this is on our faculty development cruise, but we are trying to make sure that we ingrain biblical theology into all of the coursework and the syllabi that a person will find at Oakwood University and having a great time. We are in St. Martin's. I'm continuing to vlog, and today, very quickly, what do you see when I say Seventh Day Adventist? Over the years, I've conducted a number of unscientific surveys across the United States and abroad in a number of countries. And in the middle of my workshop, I'll ask this word association question. When I say Seventh Day Adventist, what do you see? What comes to mind? And I've heard all of the predictable responses. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to kind of anticipate what some of them are. Loma Linda, Ellen White, get a lot of Ellen White, Sabbath. You hear those responses a lot. I gotta tell you, of all the years that I've conducted this totally unscientific survey, not once has somebody replied Jesus. Not once. I've done this from Bermuda to Birmingham, done it everywhere. Not once has somebody replied Jesus. Now that's a problem. It's unscientific, I acknowledge. But in this word association exercise, it just seems to me at some point, somewhere, somebody should have associated the church with Jesus. We have a branding problem, a significant branding problem. And that's a word that's in vogue now. It's almost cliche. What is a brand? It's that identifying mark. It's what people see when they hear your brand name. It's what distinguishes you. And we need to be clear that what distinguishes us is not the Sabbath, is not Ellen White, is not Loma Linda. Those are all wonderful entities and parts of who we are. But Ellen White says in Gospel Workers, I believe, page 154, that of all professing Christians, Seventh Day Adventists ought to be foremost, that's your brand, foremost in uplifting Jesus Christ to the world. You're looking for a brand? Our brand ought to be Jesus. Our nickname ought to be Jesus. Our logo ought to be Jesus. And the fact that we seem to be so far from that insofar as how people identify us is a problem. I, for one, am going to work on that problem. How about you? What do you think?